All right, second press conference from game one. We have head coach Brian Durocher with redshirt junior Sammy Davis and senior Reagan Rust. Coach, we'll start off with an opening statement.
Sure. Well, obviously you had a great hockey game that went all the way to OT and then in the shootout. Hats off to how hard Northeastern played, and they certainly had chances those last 2-3 minutes when Korean stayed strong and held the fort back there. Our kids were fighting all the way, and then we get into shootout, and we had two super plays there to close out the game.
Start off with questions for Sammy Davis and Reagan Rust.
Sammy, having been on the sidelines last year, now that you're playing, what's it mean for you to be back in lineup and have 3 months to do?
I was really excited to come back and play, and all year it's been kind of like a whirlwind, and I'm happy to be back with my teammates in the locker room and the energy, and our culture and our teamwork, and everybody gets along really great, and it's really fun, so I'm enjoying myself this year.
Can you tell us how you got to BU and just take us through your thought process?
Take you through how I got here? Like how far back? It's kind of a long story.
Give them a little bit.
So I started in Mississippi and I played there up until I was probably 10 years old. Went to Nashville, played in Pittsburgh, went to prep school in Lake Placid, New York, and then finally went back to Pittsburgh and lived there. And then I was at RIT for my first 2 years, and then I decided I wanted to transfer, and I ended up here at BU. And I guess when I scored, I was really just thinking about Coach's pep talk. It was pretty good. He's a funny guy. But we've really worked hard this whole year just for one of these moments, and it's really paying off.
We'll move on to questions for Coach Durocher.
Coach, you started off this game behind the goal, and you're also behind the goal at another point in the game when you were down 1-0. So just talk about the perseverance and how the team was able to come back and eventually win the shootout.
Yeah, I thought our best period of the game was the first period. We played really well. That's one of those periods. Maybe it could have been 2-0 for BU, but it's 1-0 for Northeastern, and I tried to emphasize that we just have to keep it the way we're going. And we had a nice composure and good poise on that power play goal, which was really important because Northeastern had got a piece of it, or it looked like they were going to clear it, but we kept it in, and sometimes you get all antsy and you rush it. Well, we made 2, 3, 4 more passes, and all of a sudden I think Sammy ends up at the back door knocking in a rebound, and that to me was a big goal. But it's kind of a sign of what this team's been this year, is that they don't get too high, they don't get too low, they pretty much stay in the moment. And unfortunately, that wasn't our MO last year. And part of it was a plethora of injuries we had. This year, we've been on the opposite side, very healthy. But I give them most of the credit that they just stay the game. And early in the year, we had a hard time getting anybody not named Davis or Comfort to score. Now we got plenty of people that are contributing and doing a great job that way, and that gives us a chance every night.
I don't have the best hands, so I just went for the shot because I knew I could do that.
Any other questions?
Sam, you had your way wheeling around the offensive zone tonight in Northeastern. Just speak to the opponents that thoughts on that.
I think just like our team played really well, and the chemistry was great, and we all had a lot of energy, and we were all working really hard together. So I don't think I could have done it without my line mates and my D and the whole team.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.